Good evening. In this lesson of Maths Gym, we are going to take a look at problem of factorization. It is based on identities, but most important is that during the exam time, you in the exam environment, you should be able to recollect the same and should be able to apply it effectively. The question is factorize. It is a question from our NCERT textbook, exercise 2.5, question number 5, part 2. Factorize 2x square plus y square plus 8z square minus 2 root 2 xy plus 4 root 2 yz minus x 8xz. Now we need to factorize this, and if you look at it, there is no splitting of the formula which we can apply. I mean, by taking a immediate look at the expression given, there should be a point which should strike you that what kind of identity it is and what should we apply. And I mean, it somewhere looks like a square plus b square plus c square type of identity. Let's take a look at the solution and see how we crack it. So the question is 2x square plus y square plus 8z square minus 2 root 2 xy plus 4 root 2 yz minus 8xz. If you take a look at the last three terms of the expression, minus 2 root 2 xy plus 4 root 2 yz and minus 8zx. If you investigate these three terms, there is an important rule why we are doing this. It is an important concept which you should be able to apply in any such questions. If you take a look at it, we have x, y, y, z and zx, and there is a negative sign with the coefficient of xy, and there is a negative sign with the coefficient of zx. So you pay attention to these two terms. They are negative. Now we need to choose which term should be taken as negative. We can see that the coefficient of xy, coefficient of zx, both are negative. This gives us a clue that there is a common variable in both of them, which is x. So by choice we will take a decision that the coefficient of x we are going to make negative, and that's something which is important for you to notice. Rewind the video and check it out again, the trick which we have discussed out here. However, if it's not clear, please do drop a message. We will try a separate video to clarify the concept. So what we can write in place of 2, and I believe you all understand that 2 can be written as root 2 whole square. So I mean root 2x whole square, we are putting a negative sign as discussed with this coefficient out here. And y is fairly simple, but to bring synonymity in the subject which we are right now writing, so we will write y as a whole square, and again 8 can be written as 2 root 2 z whole square. Pay attention, 2 root 2 whole square, just as a number, what it becomes 4 into root 2 whole square is 2, which is 8, and that's the coefficient which we want to write in the form of whole square. So we write it as 2 root 2 z square. Now this can be then further written as 2 times first bracket second bracket. Make it a habit of writing like this, 2 times first bracket second bracket, again 2 times first bracket second bracket, and again 2 times first bracket and second bracket. I'll tell you what it means when we go to the next step. So here in the first bracket, because we have got this item, so we are writing it as minus root 2x. Then we get y, we put it into the next one. Then we move to the next two brackets where we have y which comes out here, and then we have 2 root 2z which is written out here. When we go to the last one, and that goes from as zx. So what is your z whole square? So it is 2 times 2 root 2 z times x has got the term from here which is minus root 2x. Important point for you here is when you are writing it out in this fashion, you have to ensure that the way you have written it has not disturbed the terms. So what you need to do here is, let me remove the annotation to make it little clearer. What you need to do here is check out the coefficient of xy. It is minus 2 root 2, which is the one which is here. If you check out the coefficient of yz, it is coming as 4 root 2 yz, which is again perfect. And the third one is 2 into 2 root 2, which is 4 root 2, and into minus 2 it becomes minus 8 zx. So you see that you have not disturbed the term, but only you have also rewritten it appropriately to fit a particular identity, which we are going to take a look in the next step. So this can be compared to the identity a plus b plus c whole square, and which is expanded as a square plus b square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. And here you can check that, okay, a is minus root 2x, b is y, and c is 2 root 2 z. Where do you pick it up from? Please pay attention. We are picking it up from the whole square what we have written out here. Okay, so these are the things which we have picked up as a, b, and c. And now the answer is a two-step exercise. So we can write now minus 2 whole x whole square plus y square plus 2 root 2 z whole square plus 2 times minus root 2x into y plus 2y into 2 root 2 z. Basically you have replaced it out here. From here this can be written in the form of, this is nothing but a square plus b square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca, and this can be written as a plus b plus c whole square. And that's the step which we have done. We are one step now left to final answer. We replace the left hand side by the original question, which implies 2x square plus y square plus 8z square minus 2 root 2xy plus 4 root 2yz minus 8zx is equal to minus root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2 z whole square. And to write it in the factorized form, the right hand side can be written as first bracket minus root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2 z multiplied by minus root 2x plus y plus 2 root 2 z, because there was an exponent 2 here. So that's the final answer. Thank you for watching the video.